But it felt right to me to do the show, and it felt that I had completed my obligation and was ready for other things.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're looking at the most famous instances of celebrities walking away from popular TV series.
I just thought it was time. I just thought it was, really? 7 years, and I wanted to honor my contract.
America Ferrera, Superstore. Amy Sosa was the heart of Cloud9, so when actress America Ferrera decided to step away from Superstore, fans felt the pain in their bones.
I miss you.
Yeah. The harder I try to replace you, the more I realize that maybe you're not replaceable.
The Barbie star was supposed to leave the show after the 5th season. She announced her departure soon after giving birth to her daughter, Lucia, and hoped to spend time with her while exploring other opportunities in her career.
Maybe they're right. Maybe if I was home all day, Parker would be peeing in a toilet and playing with human toys.
However, due to delays caused by COVID-19, she ended up staying until the first 2 episodes of season 6. The Emmy winner doesn't appear in the rest of the season, except for the last 3 episodes, but is credited for executive producing it.
I did 100 episodes of the show. I love the show. I'm so glad that it's going on and that the fans are going to continue to watch it and love it. And I'm always going to be a fan of the show. And it was such an amazing 5 years of my career.
David Caruso, NYPD Blue. As the resident tough guy of Manhattan's 15th Squad, Detective John Kelly was a fantastic protagonist. However, after 1 season of NYPD Blue, actor David Caruso was apparently ready to move on to bigger things.
You are taking your chances on this one, buddy. And I'll tell you why, because if I have to pop you on this is a whole separate deal. This is a whole new trial, more time. Put them together.
Series creator Stephen Bochco claims in his memoir, Truth is a Total Defense, that David misbehaved on set so that he would be removed from the show. He was allegedly difficult to work with and demanded significant raises and luxury perks.
And I loved Caruso, but he was a nut. He was a nut, but I did love the guy.
You did love the guy,
Yeah,
huh?
I did love him because we had like a chemistry. He liked me, I liked him. And, he was kind of self-inflicted.
The actor was eventually taken out of the show after a few episodes of season 2, but did not achieve the success he envisioned on the silver screen. The man who thought he was too good for television, in Bochco's words, returned to it with CSI Miami.
Drive-by Miami style.
Katherine Heigl, Grey's Anatomy. The Emmy-winning actress's exit from one of the most successful medical dramas of all time was heartbreaking, but inevitable. Katherine spoke up against the unhealthy working hours on set and didn't submit her work on the show for consideration at the 2008 Emmys due to her dissatisfaction with it.
You said, don't submit me.
I said, I'm not going to submit. I can't
I
find
think that's
anything
very
I
honest.
feel good about.
You didn't feel good about the writing, or you didn't feel good about your performance?
I didn't feel good about my performance.
She was dubbed difficult, and her relationship with showrunner Shonda Rhimes reportedly soured. Soon after, it was revealed that season 6 would be her last, as she wanted to focus on her family after adopting daughter Nayli.
This is your home.
No, it's not. Not anymore. It's just a place I worked, and I can do that anywhere.
Years later, Heigl opened up about dealing with stress and anxiety during her final days as Izzy Stevens, which ultimately compelled her to leave. Patrick Dempsey's departure after season 11 due to alleged HR issues was just as shocking.
It's hard to keep the creative energy going for 10 years.
There was a lot written that you'd become a diva on set.
Right, I can understand why people would say that.
Suzanne Somers, Three's Company. When it comes to legendary sitcom characters, Chrissy Snow is unforgettable. So when Suzanne Somers, who played the character in Three's Company, was written out of the show after season 5, fans were disappointed.
And George DeWitt sided with
You
management?
were with them or with me, and if you were with me, you were against them. So nobody sided with me. And none of them ever talked to me again until John Ritter, right before he died.
Unfortunately, Somers was not able to leave on her terms. She supposedly demanded to be paid a portion of the show's profits and a higher salary, similar to her male co-star John Ritter, but was turned down. Soon after, she allegedly started disrupting production by not showing up for work, which led to her screen time being drastically reduced until she was fired.
So we went in to renegotiate in year 6 because I had to. My contract was up. And they fired me. and they fired me for asking to be paid commensurate with the men.
Somers developed a contentious relationship with producer Michael Ross, as well as the show's co-lead actress Joyce DeWitt. Decades later, the two talented ladies buried the hatchet.
I hugged this woman and I just held it. And I thought, how stupid we are, how long it takes to grow up. And that's what it was.
Farrah Fawcett, Charlie's Angels. The original It Girl knew her worth and refused to settle for less. Farrah Fawcett may have appeared on only one season of Charlie's Angels, but that was enough for her to take the world by storm.
But more important, Charlie, if we don't come back by boat, we may not come back at all.
Although she never revealed why she chose to step away, her exit was quite messy. She reportedly felt undervalued and faced a multi-million-dollar lawsuit brought against her for breach of contract. Nevertheless, she was determined to pursue roles she could sink her teeth into, according to her former assistant, Mike Pingle.
You know what it said to the popular culture of the time, you know.
Yeah, it's amazing it's still around.
But then it was kind of like we were, oh, it's because of what you wear, because of what you, and that's not ever how I saw the show.
Another source, Jack Condon, speculated that Farrah's then husband, Lee Majors, wanted her to spend more time with him, which may have influenced her decision to leave. She returned for occasional cameos, but mostly focused on other projects.
I was so focused on the work itself and my friendship with Kate and Jacqueline. I didn't realize what a profound effect the show was having on the popular culture at the time.
Daniel Dae Kim, Hawaii Five-0.
My name is Chin Ho Kelly. I'm with 5-0. Sit on the ground. I'm trying to tell you that I'm a cop. Something's wrong. Somebody put me in here last night. I am not a prisoner.
Detective Lieutenant Chin Ho Kelly was a fan favourite character in this CBS police procedural drama. Daniel Dae Kim had already established himself as a big shot thanks to Lost, but his pay took a major hit when he joined Hawaii Five-0.
Aloha, I'm Lieutenant Kelly. I'm with 5-0.
Gary Nathan, what can I do for you?
Well, Mr. Nathan, we're investigating a rash of break-ins in the area. We have reason to believe that your home has been targeted.
In an interview with Vulture, Kim revealed that he was allegedly misled about his character's prominence, and his white colleagues were earning significantly more than him. So, when it was time for contract renegotiations, he demanded that the wage gap be closed, which CBS wasn't on board with. Thus, they parted ways after season 7, much to the disappointment of viewers.
What it will take is more representation in the upper echelons of the business community, more representation in the media.
Shelley Long, Cheers.
Have a good life.
Have a good life?
What?
Well, that's something you say when something's over.
She won an Emmy and 2 Golden Globes for playing Diane Chambers, but behind the scenes, things were far from ideal. Shelley did not get along too well with her colleagues on the set of Cheers. She reportedly enjoyed discussing her character at length with the writers, which did not always sit well with the crew. To add to that, she supposedly had tension with her co-stars and felt her character had grown monotonous.
There were always rumors that there was so much friction between Shelley Long and the cast.
Yeah.
That had to be was that true?
There was, there was a little, but, she left and then we had Kirsty and life moved on.
Finally, her aspirations of becoming a movie star and her desire to spend more time with her family seemed to be the final push she needed to take her final bow after season 5. Regardless of how her career turned out, Shelley doesn't regret her decision one bit.
I was ready to devote more time to my family, and I already had my contract with Disney by that point. So although I hadn't given them a final decision, I'd indicated where I was going.
Henry Cavill, The Witcher. When the Man of Steel actor stepped down from his role as Geralt of Rivia, fans were disillusioned. The superstar is known for being a devoted fan of all things The Witcher, so to many his exit after 3 seasons seemingly signalled a larger problem with the series.
I think fans watching this, being aware that he's moving on and it will become something different and exciting next season, will be really moved throughout the series to sort of watch him. They'll have a special little edge to it.
Viewers had long complained about the show's deviation from the source material, so it was widely speculated that Henry might have left due to artistic dissonance.
It was really interesting to kind of play this scene that's on the surface, knowing that we had agreed what's going on bubbling under the surface. I thought that was lovely.
However, the internet was abuzz with rumours that the Justice League star was a bit of a red flag on set. It's also possible that he exited The Witcher because he thought he'd be playing Superman, which didn't work out.
I wanted to make it official that I am back as Superman.
Either way, Liam Hemsworth is the new White Wolf. Steve Carell, The Office.
It wasn't an easy decision to make, but I just feel like now's the time.
Very rarely has a TV farewell hit as hard as this one. Steve Carell's departure from The Office came out of left field and left us all ugly crying.
And I thought I was emotionally prepared, but I was really surprised at how bittersweet it was. And everybody was crying and, you know.
The reason behind this decision will make you even more emotional. Some rumours suggested that after Steve's contract was up, NBC did not approach its renewal with much enthusiasm. However, the actor himself revealed that he left because he realised it was time for Michael Scott to step aside and let other characters take the centre stage.
I honestly think it will. I think it'll switch it up. I think it'll infuse, some new characters and freshen it. I think it could be a good thing.
It was a moving decision made with noble intentions. However, it backfired as the show's popularity steadily declined in his absence.
We were the ones really gunning for it. Like, let's end this, let's end it strong.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honourable mentions. Topher Grace, That 70s Show. The world of cinema was calling and he answered.
Oh, for Pete's sake. Come on!
So long, Point Place!
Chad Michael Murray, One Tree Hill. After 6 seasons, contract issues reportedly led to his departure from the show.
If I'm half the parent that you were, then Sawyer is gonna be just fine.
Nina Dobrev, The Vampire Diaries. She ended her 6-season journey to expand her horizons as an actress.
Just be happy. I'll see you soon.
Anna Faris, Mum. After the penultimate season, she wanted to try new roles and prioritise family time.
I cannot tell you how comforting it is to be in a room with people who are just as screwed up as I am, so...
Donald Glover, Community. He followed his heart and almost halfway into season 5 left to do his own thing.
I just wanted to do something else. That was it. I don't think there's really much more to it. I wish I could say like something other than that, but I just want to do other stuff.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
George Clooney, ER.
I was young. I was a fool.
You're still a fool.
Do you happen to know what is the worst pain medical specialty?
Pediatrics?
You were right the first time.
This is one of those rare cases where an actor bet on themselves and hit the jackpot. George Clooney's stint on the first 5 seasons of ER was extraordinary. It earned him both praise and adoration, but he was hungry for more. The rising talent had his eyes set on the film industry, and leaving Dr. Doug Ross behind was the leap of faith he needed to fly.
It's not going to make up for what you lost, but it is something.
Needless to say, he was on the money because the silver screen loved him and major success followed. Not only were his movies box office hits, but they were also critically acclaimed. Clooney went on to win 2 Oscars and 4 Golden Globes, among other accolades, and is still one of Hollywood's biggest superstars.
How about Anspa?
Yep, he's still there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, you say hello to him for me. Tell him Doug Ross said hi.
Do you think any of these actors fumbled the bag? Share your thoughts in the comment section.
Please don't take this the wrong way. It ruined my life.